Hello, guys. How are you all? Welcome to the Redneck Podcast. And nobody's in here to hear that, but I thought it was funny. And when y'all hear it on the replay, you'll think it's funny too. If not, hey, we got actually we do have a couple in here. Hi, guys. Hi, y'all. It's just BS bullshit. We got nothing that I'm planning on talking about. And whenever we get people in the chat that want to talk about. Wait a minute, what's going on? Time out. Oh man, see, I gotta quit switching back and forth. Hi, what's up, Paper?
What's going on, Paper?
No, not sleeping. Sandwich, he's just hanging out, taking a pee on the rocks. Being a typical sandwich. What are you gonna do? Man, I'll tell you what. I didn't think that I was gonna like the name whenever G said it. And then I was like, I don't know. I like saying sandwich and I like eating sandwiches. And it's just, it goes together. So it's a sandwich. And it's sandwich PLA, black PLA between blue PLA. That two just equaled 4,762.53 cents. Jesus. Oh gosh, guys. Hold on, I'll get moved over here in a minute. I got to move my RC tackle box. Yep, that's what it is. RC tackle box. Right. Man, I understand the want and yes to me, it's the need for wireless headphones. Okay. Because I done got these sons of bitches all screwed up just by accidentally stepping on the wire. And I mean, I even read that tape and all the stuff, and it still ain't helped. Hey, what's up, Laughlin? Offended you are. Yeah, did you like that? Awesome. I didn't know if anybody was there or not, so I just fucking said, "Hey, Alex, watch this." 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Give me a second. Like I said, I'm moving this stuff around because I got worse mess than I normally have around here because
it can get worse.
Dumbass, I guess. Huh?
It can get worse.
Oh, dude. Hi. I'm WB. How are you? What's your name? What's your name?
I don't know.
Carl. What's your name? Ezekiel. Fuck you, Carl. Fuck you, Ezekiel. What's going on? What's going on?
Oh, shit.
What are you doing, Alex? You fucking up shit or what?
Well,
I'm rubbing off on him,
folks. I got him
fucking
something
up shit
off
now.
the table.
All right, we fitting to have a fight. You getting ready to see me hook this wire right here to a set of subs so I can freaking hear. I'm not playing, dude. Not playing one bit. Not playing one measly bit.
Find a spot where it works and then just stay still.
I did that all freaking night last night, and for the last few times I've been on live, I got like I can hear me in this one, okay, but right there, I can barely hear you. I can't hardly hear me now either. But I get it moved to the right spot. I can hear stereo like I'm supposed to. Oh, there it is. Yep. Play it. Yep. So,
don't move.
What I need
no
to do
more hand gestures.
I'm just going to hotwire these sons of bitches and solder them together and be done with it.
Well, stop moving. No more hand gestures. Just stay still.
I mean, it's like you don't even know me, man. Who are you, man? Are you a clone?
Maybe.
What's the world coming to? AI's got sentient, and Alex is a clone. Oh, Clown Wars. I mean, Clone Wars. But I mean, like, if I could even get it to just work to where I could just hold it and not move, that's the point. I can sit there and not even shake, like put my hand down on the table and have it working, and all of a sudden, and I didn't move. So there's enough bitching me bitching about the audio. But hi everybody, how y'all doing? I'm Donut Operator, and I'm with the Eli Double Tap. Sorry guys, I was watching Unsubscribe right before I jumped on. But so Laughlin, what have you been working on RC wise, man? Or you just come and hang out with the RC guys, or what? If you want, I'll drop a link in the chat. Y'all can jump on, show us what's been going on. Like I said, this is y'all's show. If not, you're just going to hear me talk about a bunch of BS like Alex and Jason get to hear all the time. But I know you all are pretty much used to me just rambling on anyway. But it gets really worse, especially whenever I'm in the mood to talk. And guess what? I wasn't in the mood to talk earlier, but I had to go see the reefer man. And I walked down the street. Every damn neighbor was outside wanting to talk. And the only one that I really wanted to talk to was her husband was there. So, but then I get around to the other street, and my buddy, he's working on his damn hard tonneau cover on his Gladiator, his 1-1.
What's up, Max Paul?
Hey, what's up, Max? And I stopped and hollered at him for a minute, and the socket that he needed, he had. The ratchet he needed, he had. But the reducer to mate them together, he didn't have. And he couldn't find any damn impact drill. He had a thing for it, and couldn't find it. So I went on down and seen the reefer man, and come back up. I said, "Did you ever find that tool?" And I said, "You want me to go over at the house and look?" I said, "Look, if I come back with it, I'll be back with it in the next 20 minutes. I said, if I ain't back with it by then, I ain't got it, because where everything's still gunny sack everywhere." He said, "Well," he said, "look there and see if you can find one that fits it." Because he knew I used to, whenever I sold cars, if I wasn't selling cars, I was a lot boy. So I did whatever the hell they needed. I wasn't a mechanic, but I did running boards, tonneau covers, light bars, whatever. So he knew I knew what I was doing. He had the impact bit socket adapter, and he had no drill. He had the ratchet without a reducer. I'm just giving y'all back the replay here real quick so I can get it back in my brain, figure out where I was at. But he had a nut driver, screwdriver, and had the right size. It took me and him both to do it, because where it was a screwdriver, them things was good and tight, but underneath that bed rail where that tonneau cover had, you could just get that screwdriver in there to where that socket could go on that damn nut, and I could get it. Well, it was tight enough to where it was slipping a little bit, so he had to come over and hold that rail up so I could get a little bit better angle on that screwdriver. And I got them 4 bolts out of it for him. I said, "Now, what shit, what did I say? I was something good. It's typical redneck shit." But he was fucking laughing. He's like, "Dude, thanks." He said, "I didn't think it was going to be that big a deal. I figured, pop the old one off, leave the rails on it, because it's the same brand, same model, everything." Nope, can't do it. There's an upgrade. It's a V2 or whatever, Change the damn mounting slot holes by, like a 1/4 inch each way. So, there was no way of adapting his old rails to fit the new one, or his old rails to fit the tonneau cover, because the clips that hold the top down, they were just this far on each side short. So we had to take rails off there, and couldn't use the same mounting hole, so he was going to have to drill them all out shit. And I was like, "Well," I said, "I got it off. You got the rest of this, but I got to get back to the house before my dog pisses on my shit," because he got mad because I didn't take him to the reefer dude's house.
Down.
Oh, I hear you. I knew you was a mini crawler guy. That's how we met, was in Skivvy Skiv's chat. And, you got to be a mini crawler guy to hang out with Skivvy Skiv. Right. Sorry, I zoned out for a minute. Link. Yeah, that's what I was doing.
What's up, K-Sean?
I was getting ready to say, is that my bro, K-Sean? It sure was. But where I'm about half blind, and I got bifocals and everything. I can see, but I can't see. So I go by the shape of what your name looks like in the chat because I don't have the TV turned around to where I can see it. I really just need to turn the TV around. I'll be all right. But
I mean, we know you got some broken wires in between your eyeballs and your brain.
No, dude, they're not broke. It's squishy and they squiggle all together, but sometimes they rub on each other. And whenever they get to the rubbing on each other, they get to really rubbing on each other like two cats fucking in a wool sock. And then it just goes gunny sack after that. Yeah, I know that. That's the reason I know that often. That's the reason I keep saying that I'm going to drop that link.
Nice, K-Sean.
Hold on. Put it. Share it. No, I don't want to do that. That's the one I want. I want to do that. 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 And I want to do that. Because it's weird, dude. You go to share the link on this, and over here on the chat, it's down here on the bottom all the way, but at the part that where you hit send, it's got need help button, so you can't use the mouse and do it. You actually have to use the keyboard and do it. And it's taken me forever to figure that out, and then it took me a minute to remember to figure it out again because I forgot.
Well, damn.
Oh yeah. K-Sean, jump in the chat. Let's see. Jump on the link. Let's see it. Because we all about them mofo stuffs around here, man. You know what I mean? Because I'm a mofo, and that's how I made sure that they put it out because they had kids before I got with them. But let's see. I gotta keep up with that. Yeah, the 6x6, K-Sean, you're right, is pretty sweet. That is actually one of them that I want to do sometime. I don't know when because I'm getting ready to get Bullet, the shooter's brother. Sandwich's brother is called the Bullet chassis. It's more like a comp style. I'm getting ready to get it here in the next week or two. So I'll be playing with it with all of these parts. But that 6x6, I wanna build something on it, and I ain't quite figured out what I want to do yet. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was sort of wondering that too because I don't want to do. Now wait a minute. Am I wrong about that's set up? Wait a minute. Brain, quit. Okay, you have to use a pass-through axle on the Mofo 6x6, right? And I know Nick does have it because I saw Jim talking about it. But
yeah,
now isn't there a 6x6? No, it's that Cross RC, the big one Dungeon just got. Never mind, because I want to do a 24 like Matt's off-road wrecker or the off-road rollback, where it's two drive shafts coming back to each of the rear axles, because I don't want to do a pass through because you get so much better ground clearance and performance out of the way that Matt did it on there. And I've seen, I think at Cross RC, I'm pretty sure that Dungeon just got is like that. It has two drive shafts coming out of the rear of the transfer case instead of one and one, normal.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Give me a second, y'all, because I don't want you all to have to keep watching from me going and pausing. I'm gonna spin this TV around so that I can actually see. I gotta find my daggone other HDMI cord because I remember I'm analog guy digital world. Well, I didn't realize it was so easy to just hook up another monitor to the keyboard, and then I can do whatever, and I can put on different screens and all that cool stuff. Feel like I'm Abby for working for Gibbs. At NCIS, except I'm prettier. Golf chick, pigtails, yep, tattoos. Yeah, boy. See, that's what I'm talking about. Yep. And hopefully, here in a second, I'll turn this damn big old bright ass light off and put the other ones on where it's not as glary. Glary. It sounds like how does my brother Larry? There's my brother Daryl, my other brother Daryl. I'm Larry.
Shit.
Told you it's gonna be one of the days, bud.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh yeah, y'all don't know this chick, but her name's Missy. She's one of the best damn people in the damn world. Love her to death, and never trade her for nothing except for a pack of cigarettes, maybe. But she always sends me cards, old school stuff. You know what I mean? Christmas card, Halloween card, because she knows I like Halloween. But I got me a birthday card.
Nice.
Yep. Big old eyeball cat. She loves cats.
Mm-hmm.
Happy belated birthday to you. Get your party face on. Happy birthday. Lots of love. XO, Missy. Thank you, Miss Missy. I don't know if you'll ever watch this, but she checks in on my channel every now and then. She's just one of them lurkers in the background sometimes. So hopefully she'll see it and get a warm, fuzzy feeling inside of her. Like, never mind. Shut up, Nathan. I heard you, Alex. You was mentally telling me that, so I did. Come on.
Oh man.
Ha. Word to your mother. Ha. Shizzle my dizzle.
Oh man.
So, Alex, what did you tear up today?
Nothing.
Really? You sure?
Yeah.
You didn't tear that ass up from under today?
Nope.
I'm kidding. I keep forgetting all you married guys don't get none. Hell, us unmarried guys don't get none either, but I got both of them. Okay, wait a minute. Mouse. I don't like that. No, I don't like that either. I don't like that. Shit. Sorry, Alex, I didn't mean to boot you. Oh, okay, I brought you back.
You didn't boot me. Not
well,
yet,
I
anyway.
did for a second, and on my side anyway.
See how it is.
Well, I didn't mean to, dude. I'm hitting buttons and shit. I mean, fuck. What do you expect? Who you think you're talking to anyway? I'm fucking up everything.
Well, we know that.
Sorry. I'm still looking over here. Wow. I got to look there, but read. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I smoked today, let me tell you.
Yeah, what?
Well, it wasn't nothing fun. I smoked a lot of pot. Well, I smoked about that much out of my bowl. Right before we got on, so that's why. That's why it was open. One good thing about it is here in the US of A, and what I do there, okay. See, that's what I've been. Sorry, I do have to still stop to read, but I can read it easier now. Really, Laughlin? You ain't subbed to Kayshawn? Daggone, man, what's up? I kid, because guys, I subscribe to everybody, but the um, um, algorithm unsubscribes me from a lot of people.
Oh.
Oh. Yeah. Wait a minute. That's one thing I haven't figured out yet is how to
Post a link.
post somebody else's link.
Yeah. I'm not sure if it's the same thing as StreamYard or the way some people do it. They go to the person's channel and copy it to their clipboard and
See
then
if that
paste
works.
it.
Yeah, dude. No, you're more than welcome. But then click on that, Alex. See if that works.
I can't click on that.
If you don't mind, because
Nope, I can't click on it because I'm only on StreamYard side. I'm not on YouTube side
restream side. Okay, yeah, you can.
or Restream side.
Hold on, Kayshawn, post that link and I will copy it and do it from here if I can. I don't want the restream up there. I can't see nothing. What's up, Swampers RC? Yeah, but where this is restream, you don't get wrenches. You get I don't know what yet. I'm still learning. Hey, settings, video, audio, vocal, background,
No idea.
shortcuts. See what shortcuts have to do. Live stream, microphone, sideboard, edge, source, add up to
Oh, man.
Huh. I'm gonna have to. Oh, there's general. I want to be a general. But Kayshawn, just go ahead and put your link as a comment, and I'll go to it from there. Because hold on, no, because
On your YouTube side, whoever posts comments has to have a wrench on the YouTube side.
Right. Yeah, and I have to do that. You're the only one that you and Skev, I think, and maybe James.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. I can't even go to Kayshawn's. Every time I go to Kayshawn, it covers his name with show or hide. Like that right there. I can't just go to his channel. I go to the three lines or the three dots, and it's put him in timeout or block or whatever. So I don't want to do that.
Yeah, don't mess with it on your computer. You have your phone available?
Yeah, but as soon as I go to come on it and enter the, I come into the
Chat?
into the studio, where this iPhone, you can't turn the volume all the way off. That way the PTBs can always, when they want, you cannot turn the fucking microphone off on an iPhone 10. At least, hold on.
So
I will do it that way. I'll go through YouTube and do it on that side. Now, right there, I'm not in the, I don't know, Earl, what'd you do with your wrench? Did you lose it? Hold on. Go to channel. Ha ha ha. Got the link. Go back there. Yahtzee. We cook up a gas now, swamp ass. Ha. Sorry,
Are
wasn't
you
saying
sure?
anything swampers about you. I just happens to have a rhyme. Yeah, as a poet and don't know it, make a deal with every meal. Oh, talk amongst yourselves for a minute. I got to do something real quick, so I don't forget.
Yeah.
Just give me just a second.
No, you're the host. You ain't leaving.
No, I'm not leaving. I just didn't want to talk y'all's fucking ear off while I was.
Yeah.
There, shut the fuck up, Earl. You got a wrench.
Oh man.
um, I'm an idiot, and you already know that, so I don't need to. Yeah, whatever. Did you see it? I saw it. Is it? No, y'all can't see it because of that damn light.
Just, we can't see what ain't there, and we know thoughts ain't there.
No, I was just talking about the air going all the way through because that thought it didn't hit a fucking wall or nothing, son. It was like throwing a hot dog down the hallway. Fucking, and I'm gone. Give me a minute because I'm still remembering what the hell I'm doing. I think maybe. Maybe. I mean,
So, Jim.
Oh, that's because I'm a dumbass. I really wish that they would let me have my fucking rhythm back. Because not being able to think sucks. And the stimulants are what slows my brain down enough to where I can actually think. That I know for people that do not have this ADD problem, you don't understand that. But those of you that do will. Yeah, whatever. It sucks. Let's put it that way. Word of power, word of power, word of power.
Well,
oh, duh. It ain't on that cord, you idiot. It's on that cord. I forgot. I'm using the redneck engineered power supply that I had to add power switch to. Because Xboxes already have their power supply hooked up. But whenever you make your own power supply from an Xbox power supply, you gotta add a switch. You know, if you want to be not just power all the time, you know what I mean? I'm trying to lay these on. I need to hang these lights up. Matter of fact, kind of too fucking jumble-eyed to do it. Dun, 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 dun. You can tell I'm really prepared as usual, y'all. Yeah. Oh, hey, what's up, Wolf? What's going down in Jimtown, brother? And I know everybody probably in the chat already has this, but there is the Rock Wolf's YouTube channel. Just in case, this is for most people that might watch it later. Y'all, those of you that are not watching it right now, go check his channel out and look at that badass course he's doing. Just so you know. Yep. And oh, you're welcome, Laughlin. I apologize. I just now saw that because you know me. What star left the building? What am I missing, Laughlin? Hey, Earl, did you go somewhere?
Right back.
Where are you going? Where'd my mouse go? Diesel, you need to quit chasing my mouse off. You're not a cat. Nope, don't want that small. That's what she said. Okay, sorry guys. I was rolling cheeseburger. Man, why you gotta do that shit to me, Earl? You know I'm a fat kid. You know I love meat. Not that kind of meat. Yeah, no giggities. Nothing like that. What she said. I'm working on it. Damn it, Max. Ain't you seen everybody's coming up as a time? I'm going back through the chat, hitting it up. But I gotta pause that for a minute. I am too, Earl. That's why I'm fucking bitching. And I just got done eating. So, that's a little bit too bright. My future's so bright. I gotta wear shades. All right, so where's that one come from? Okay, so I need some high. Sorry guys, I'm trying to get this lighting to where it's decent. Ooh, I like the blue. What about green? I like real green. Green. Yellow? No, that's too bright. I like that there though. No. Sorry, I'm worse than a little boy finding a pecker for the first time. Go ahead, bet. All right, we'll leave it there. It's not too bad. I'll turn it down a little bit more. Do it real bright. Yeah, watch here. Boom, chicka, wham, wham, bam, y'all done screwed up. You give this redneck all kind of cool shit. I mean, this right here is underglow lights for your 1-to-1. So as we all do, Laughlin. As we all do, sir. I'm right there with you, bro. Oh, hold on. Da-da-da-da. We got a guest, y'all. We got a guest, y'all. And you know what? He gonna be mean to me. Watch. I bet you. He gonna be mean to me. Don't you be mean to me. Ha! Get it. What's up, Earl?
Like, give it up!
What's up?
What's up?
What's up? Hey, what's your name?
What are you doing?
Ezekiel. Fuck you, Ezekiel.
I was going to say, never mind. I'm not even going to go there.
Why? Yeah, buddy, hey.
Because I just can't.
Did you read the description, sir? Did you read the
No.
description on the podcast?
No.
Let's see. Right here.
It's a little racist.
No, it's not. I'm fucking. It don't matter.
What's your name, boy? Kunta Kinte!
Defrost. I said it's a BS Sesh, and if you think that you want to bring it, bring it. But just remember that you're going to be getting it back.
All right, so I was going to say Kunta Kinte.
Oh, that's not racist. That's not racist.
He was getting whipped.
I know he was. Oh my God, he was the man saying it. So how's that racist?
Oh, I know. I just
say his name wasn't his name. He said my name's Kunta Kinte.
No, he stood up for himself. He had made have.
I mean, hell, that's the whole thing about you know.
Yep.
every stuff. Oh, yeah, that's what I was going.
Yeah, it's gonna be like 15 minutes.
Okay. Hey, whoa, wait a minute, Swampers. I'm just looking at your where
I'll be
did
right
you
back.
get that red and white bullnose, Stompers? Please tell me. Jump on the link if you want. I don't care, but I need to know where that stepside bullnose body came from, sir. Man, person, everybody.
The one and only one you can find, probably.
This one looks different though, Alex.
Yeah. Yeah.
Where in the hell did Earl go?
He shut his camera off for a minute, but you might want to mute yourself, Earl.
He is. I mean, I heard him that time.
Yeah. Sorry, I'll mute myself.
That Brian, good one. Good one. Straight up. I liked it. Oh yeah. That's what I was doing. Never mind. I don't know why I went that way. Shit. Man, y'all gotta quit. I wasn't forgetting about you, Max. That's what I was doing. That's the reason I went there and was asking about the damn truck, is because I wanted to do this right here. Damn it. There you go. Thank you much. Hey, Alex, you can do this too. You and Earl both, and Jim.
Do what?
And Max. And Laughlin.
Post links? I would need a second device.
We're still holding off on your ranch yet, because we ain't seen no trucks, because you ain't never jumped on the chat. I know you're working right now, but we ain't never seen no trucks. So how do I know that you actually are an RC guy? Wink, wink, nod, nod. I got a pick on you, Laughlin. Don't be get butt hurt now. And like I said, boys, it's one of them nights. Y'all's in for it. Y'all done fucked up and give Redneck a place to express themselves. Oh, you're welcome, Max.
Hey, Max, what's up, buddy? I'm here.
Oh, yeah, thank
you,
Jim. Everybody, you know what to do.
Who else is in the chat?
You know what to do whenever you see SJTA in the chat, y'all. That means if you got it, you better be smoking it. And guess what?
Okay.
I'm happy as a puppy of 14,000 Peters, because I went to the reefer man. So is it really distracting with me talking and the lights changing?
No.
Damn, that's what I was going for. Do what? I don't know. What are you talking about, Jim? Oh, mother cracker.
I make this screen.
Oh, there it is. Hallelujah. 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 Hallelujah.
What is up with this thing? I can't, like, I don't know. I can't make this whole thing a screen or something. Like my whole screen.
Yeah, when you have it
Sideways.
this way, you have to scroll. But when you have it straight up and down, you'll get the whole screen.
How's that? That better?
There, I hit full screen.
Did it actually help you, Earl?
I got it. I just had to, that worked, but I had to do something on my phone.
Right. I was
You
just
can
making sure.
You can put it back the way the other thing is going. Man.
Actually, I like that, because I like it's got me closer. It zoomed in on me. I don't look like Jim says, I don't look like I'm so far away. Well, that's rude, Jim. I look at you when you're speaking, even though it kills me.
You look a little blurry, but
that's just because of the. Oh no! Wait a minute. It's not the weed's fault. It's the It's the government's fault. And not any specific government. It's that other government. I swear to God, I'm gonna start a William conspiracy theory channels. Y'all support me if I do. I'm not playing around whatsoever. Because I think
they're not conspiracies anymore. They all came true.
No shit. But I've still got some, and y'all know that. I mean, you know, the shit that goes on up here.
All we gotta do is prove them true. It shouldn't be too hard.
It's the thing. Hey, Dave, what's up? Link in the chat, I think. Isn't it? If it didn't, somebody put it in there. Y'all got wrenches now. I ain't got to do it all by myself. Although I'd have to do it.
Right back.
Shut up, stupid.
I gotta go tend to the burgers.
Oh, yeah. Fax me one of them whenever they're done. I like mine about medium well on my burger. A little crispy on the outside. Yeah.
What's going on, Archie, Granny?
Hey, Granny, what's up? God damn it. That's the only part. I don't have my damn. I need to grab my keyboard here in a minute to where I don't have to keep reaching up for the laptop one. Anybody wants to jump on, there's the link. Those of you that don't use StreamYard very often, Restream very often, the best way is to try to use it from your Internet Explorer, Microsoft Edge. Oh, yeah, dude. I mean, Laughlin, you want to go down the rabbit hole, we'll go down that rabbit hole, bud.
I'm using the Chrome. It's working okay.
Right. But Google itself, everybody except for Alex and a few other people have no luck. Like Jim has a hard time getting on Restream. I don't know why. Smake can't get on Restream. So I don't know. Why does it got me over here? Aha, that's because, I'll be damned. I say that he can't get on fucking Restream, and look, here he comes.
Hey, what's up?
What's up?
It let me join this time. I don't know, man.
Right. Well, I do know something.
What's going on, Earl?
With Google Meets as well, is you can't have any of like Google apps open whenever you try to get on Restream, or in my case,
I did everything the same this time as I did last time. Last time,
well, no, I'm just saying, like you know how you have open pages on your phone. Somebody with a better I need translation, sir. What I'm trying to say, you know what I'm trying to say.
Nod to say yes.
No, I'm difficult. I don't do that.
You know how you have tabs open, Jim? Say you've got a tab open that's got something that Google runs open. It needs to be closed so that it'll let you through.
Holy shit.
That's pretty much what I'm getting to, and it's coming out of my mouth and going back in the fucking inputs, and it's still sounding womp, 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 womp. You're right. I understand.
Oh, fireballs.
I'm not particularly versed in the terms. I'm not sure what you mean when you say you got a tab open and this and that and the other. I'm not sure what that means.
Terms and every stuff, you know. So it's what it is. That's why I got an interpreter over here sometimes, and I got two of them now. Because that's the reason I put them.
I just keep hitting that button in the middle until it backs up to the final screen, like the screen that normally just opens with. So,
right. I understand. And I've even had trouble doing that. That's what I was saying, like getting on those Google Meets. I can't have Google Meets open. Like, say I'd called him or something, and then he would send me a link. I can't click on that link until I go through and close the other one out, like get rid of it all the way, and then it'll let me highlight the link, or it'll highlight the link, and I can get on it.
Are you currently being arrested or something? I mean, it looks like the cops are there.
No, man, it ain't the cops. It's my,
I see these flashing strobes with red and blue.
Studio lights and it's going with the sound of my voice.
Oh, I just figured, you're having difficulty.
No,
He was having a standoff while we were on live with him.
Oh no!
West Virginia man
That would be
pulled up while holding a live stream.
There's been a few times that I was live on Facebook that very well could have happened, because I was mattered and I don't know. I can't.
I just checking. I didn't want to be a party. I would leave.
Oh no! I'd never make sure. I would never let anybody be got on the hook for.
I don't need to be sitting in court on the stand answering questions.
Yeah. What's your name, sir? It's
Mud.
Turny. You want to know my last name? Lawyer. Anything else? I can do sign language.
My name is Schultz.
I don't answer questions. I know nothing.
Nothing. I saw nothing.
I saw nothing.
I know nothing.
Hey, right there. Thompson, I'm unsubscribed from you again. This makes the third time I've been unsubscribed from Dave Thompson.
Dave Thompson is unsubscribing?
No, he's not. The algorithm is. Dude, I'm telling you, watch the GunTubers channels, and you can watch it, dude. It's straight up. The algorithm's doing it, and I don't know why. That's why.
Doing what?
Is unsubscribing people, and
who?
I don't know why they are. Why is it still doing that?
There you go. Read Peeper's comment.
Peeper's comment.
I can't see it.
I can't read it. Oh, it's because it's in the way. Hold on.
I can't. But this is the
police. Put the sandwich down.
Oh.
Fuck you. Fuck you, Ezekiel.
Oh, man.
Oh, I'm telling you guys. Like it says up there in the description, it's no holds barred. Just remember, if you want to play in Texas, you got to have a fiddle in the band. And you better be able to keep up with this redneck man. No, I don't. That's, hold on. There. No. Yes. No. I don't have it turned on that. Now, there we go. Okay. I figured it out.
Are you sure?
Yeah, because you know what? It looked like fudge, but it wasn't fudge.
Oh, did you have a poke through on the toilet paper?
No, Jim, no. You missed that part. Rewind that back and watch it again here in a little bit. You'll understand.
Oh, man. That's funny.
I thought it was. You're welcome, Thompson.
Actually, I don't care enough. It was just a funny thing to say, really.
I know.
Yeah, I had to come back and say that was good.
I just pulled it up on my computer. It's that far behind.
Yeah, Laughlin, DuckDuckGo works, but the operating, the actual internet service provider is the one I'm talking about. When you use Google, it just goes gunny sack on everything. But if you use Microsoft Internet Explorer or Edge, or if you're using a Mac product, such as I am on the phone, you run Safari. But, just as your search engine, that's who you're going through your server. Words that I'm getting close to being what I'm supposed to be talking about, but yeah, there it goes. Y'all see it somebody again? They've done a left chat again. Thoughts, what I'm talking about. Yep. I'll have a blue Christmas. Sorry. But Jim, what have you been doing to the to the course today, sir, because I know you ain't got no baby mama. So, well, actually, your wife does have kids, doesn't she? Yep. So she did have a Mother's Day today. I forgot. You don't have kids. You don't get Father's Day.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Brent is what, 45? So, yeah, she went off and hung out with her kids today, but I don't know.
Right. Well, I
I
didn't
wasn't
know if
paying
you
any
went
attention.
with or what. You know, I didn't know.
Oh, no. No,
I
I've been
understand.
messing around. I'm getting ready to strip the
Oh, no, I don't
Appalachia
wanna see-
section here.
Oh.
Yeah, because the weather's warm enough now. I was able to reliquify that all that clay I got from Jeff. So
Oh,
I'm gonna start putting that layer of clay down on this section.
Okay,
That's been
Granny,
the
I'm
plan.
sorry, but this is the first time I'm subscribing. Guys, make sure that you all go to all these links that I'm dropping because
Uh-oh, what are you doing? Don't do that.
it's awesome to support us other people in the community. You know, words will, I promise, go together sometime, maybe tomorrow, but yeah.
We just figured
all
you
of them
were
learn
like,
together
you know,
sometime, maybe.
having some, you know,
I'm having
connection
brain-
difficulties, and so you were
See,
skipping out.
I done
That's
lost-
why you
I
were
done
only
even
getting
lost
certain
what the hell
words.
you said just now. This is some good medicine. Wow. That I've only, dude. I mean, I put like just a nug bud. You know what I'm saying? Just a little nug, little nuggy nug. And
Oh, you gotta love when you run out once in a while, you know, because it's like
Yeah,
a total
well,
reset.
I was
You're
out-
all like
I
befuddled again.
I was out for a day. It wasn't no stretch. You know what I mean? But the reefer man got no reefer. What I'm trying to say. That's okay. It don't matter if you got content or not, Alex.
I make my own.
Yeah, don't feel bad, Granny. Neither's this one. He's on the damn live.
Hell, I don't put
Who do
squat
what?
on YouTube.
You can't get him to do nothing these days. And I'm talking about him, not you, Granny. All right, so who am I putting in here now? Sorry, I'm doing admin stuff. I mean, I'm doing moderator stuff.
Swampers is trying to learn computerese. Lachlan's laughing at computerese.
Oh, well, see, we got computerese, redneckies, we got DIYs. That's in your map. No, I'm kidding.
I'm illiterate in computerese.
Well,
Big
see,
Jizzy, what?
I'm pretty illiterate on a lot of stuff except for regular stuff.
Hey,
Hey, what's up, Big
you know
Izzy?
somebody? Okay, I was gonna say, you know, Big Jizzy.
Oh yeah, I know Big Izzy. He's from over on Urban's lives. And
Sounds
stuff,
messy.
And I've seen him in other few chats. Urban may stop in. He said if he gets time. You know, he's got to talk to his wifey and stuff. See, y'all done got me thinking again.
He headed to bed.
You don't get me thinking because
Gonna
then
make a mess.
stuff in between my ears go really squishy and squiggly, and that's whenever shit goes gunny sack. Oh, by the way, y'all go check out Big Izzy's channel too. I just threw the chat link in the chat.
Oh, Izzy. I misread that all along.
I know. I was letting you get it on your own. You're right. Hey, thanks, Thompson. You're right, brother.
Sorry, man. I misread that. I thought there was a J in there for sure.
I know. I did too first time I read it, but I didn't type it that way. But hell, I very rarely am able to.
What's
Sorry,
up,
man.
Denny?
Hey, what's up there, hey man? What's going on down there, one hander, Mr. Denny?
There's Denny. Change my foams and solder my lights. Hell yeah.
Brag a little bit more, motherfucker. I'm proud of you, man. Keep it up. That's awesome. I'm just fucking jealous.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. 100%. I am jealous. I'd love to have that job. I just don't have one around here that I can even try to go and get the job for because I know for a fact I can get it. I sold one-to-ones for 15 years. I sure as hell could sell scale ones.
Swamper's got a new phone, so he's gonna make content.
Oh, hey guys, you straight up big idiot. Hell,
Lachlan gets to go home.
Community growing.
Cool, man.
Be good people. All these people that you see here, if you don't already know them, you need to because they're good people. And anybody that's been on this panel is good people. They my family.
Where'd Earl go? Oh, there he is.
Oh, look,
speaking of the devil.
There's one of my ugly brothers over on the other side.
Whoa!
The one that the
content
creator
eating some food.
only.
The only face of mother I love right here.
Nah, I love you, Earl. I love you, brother. You my family too, man.
Right back at you,
right.
Redneck.
I don't love your face, you know.
Yeah, I don't blame you, brother.
Ain't nobody love mine except my mama, and she wants to knock the hell out of it.
She's lying to you, too.
I don't know what kind of love that is. Hey, look, there's Nathan's RC. Let's what are you talking about?
What's up, Nathan?
Yeah. Oh yeah. If y'all don't know, Super One-Handed has the best fucking job you can have, except for being a little bit
There's
higher.
Sleek. What you up to, Sleek?
What's up, Sleek?
He's headed to bed.
Oh, he is. Yeah. You know.
Everybody's going to bed.
What are you going to do with them daggone motorcycle riders that wreck all on the same day? They all have to take their medicine. They have to go to sleep because the medicine makes you go to sleep. But Sleek, it's just because he's sleepy. He works too hard.
They're going to cut this notch off of this battery strap, off this slider.
Hold on. Yeah. We'll let you.
Hey, don't discriminate against them just because they're day shifters,
Hey, dude. I understand it all. What? How come I can't? Why am I not able?
Could be for a lot of reasons, but I'm not going to get into that.
Well, thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Matter of fact, fuck you, Taro. Yeah, bitch. I figured it out. I don't know why it didn't let me do that a minute ago. That's weird.
Operator error.
Sorry, guys. Hey, Sleek, don't you laugh at me. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm damn stoned. No, actually, I was trying to be funny. I'm doing a pretty good job of it tonight. Because Filter got a little bit stopped up with all the fucking bullshit because I had to try to be nice and polite and not cuss a whole lot last night whenever I had Evan on. Because, he's a laid back guy and I just didn't want to. I didn't want to be total myself, basically is what I'm trying to say. So I had the filter was clogged up and I had to take that son of a bitch out and throw it away because you couldn't even poke a hole in it and get any gas to it. So, see what I'm saying? Yeah, I understand, Sleek. I know you damn one of them early day shifters too, Bert. But I remember them days. I used to have to be at Dana's shop down there at 4:30, and we had to have 15 rechecks from the night before come through every morning before we could even start prepping trailers. So thank you for stopping by, Sleek, and holler at me tomorrow next day. I'll show you something.
Then he had some trail wheels follow him home.
How about an AM32 accidentally get mailed to my house and I'm back. I just need one that's at least 20 amps, got 2.0 bullet connectors.
Fringe benefits of working at a hobby shop, huh?
Car. Hey, thanks, Nathan. I appreciate that, buddy. I had a good time, and I really didn't realize that I was taking that long last night. As running 3 hours with it, it was a good one. I mean, hell, I can't even believe y'all been having to listen to me for the last hour and no minutes and 6 seconds. I can't believe I've been talking that long. But there it went again. Oh yeah, I need a good AM32 ESC for not so much money. If I had enough money, I'd have done bought me a damn Rock Wolf whenever they come back in stock, but didn't have enough money. So I'm trying to find a cheap one, which I think I have, but
Yeah, times are getting hard now. You're gonna have to start stripping rigs so you can build new rigs.
oh, I've already. Where do you think P-Max is? Her ass is in the damn RC tackle box. Shit, that her legs are on. Oh, fumble. Her legs are on sandwich. Well, that's pretty much the only thing that goes on out of PMAX on her now. That is.
See, I actually thought about that. Like, like take all my different components, and like set them up, like all my axles, all my transmissions with different motors, and then I could just be like, okay, I want this chassis with this motor.
Already have it sitting on a skid, already bolted to a skid. All you gotta do is just drop it in the truck.
Put it all together.
That makes sense.
That'd be kind of cool someday.
I don't have that kind of willpower.
Oh no, neither do I. All mine are built or getting built.
No, I'm talking about arranging everything and having it all ready, prepping, pre-prepping, like everybody should be doing right now. Food, water, medicine, gas, lots and lots.
Dude, I've been hearing that since I was a kid.
And you know what? That's the best thing about it, and I'm glad you have, because maybe there's getting into enough people's head to where they'll at least get it in the
you know what it's done to me? It made me say, you know what? I heard it so many damn times. It's been crying wolf all these years. Fuck it.
I'm pretty sure you're good, David. He appreciates you dropping.
Oh, shoot, no, that's why I give you the wrench, Dave. Shoot, man. Yeah, I was reading that. Thank you, brother. That's awesome, man, because I know that you do anything to help, man, and I appreciate you. I really do. I appreciate every damn one of y'all. That's what I was talking about there a while ago. That's what it was. I was getting ready to be all squishy and emotional, and y'all cut me off and made me think about something else. I remember.
We just didn't want to see you cry.
Thank you, Jim. Now I'm going to anyway. God damn it. Oh, man. Like I said, like it says in the description, it's going to be one of the night, y'all. But, so that's what I was asking you, Jim, and I probably interrupted you. What have you done to the course? And you did start to talk and start to say something. I remember interrupting you. You have the floor. I'm turning.
Actually, I came down here when I ran across that you were on. I had just come down because I'm stripping the course down, and I've got some clay that I got from Jeff Walter that I'm gonna be covering the entire driving surface of the Appalachia section. Why did you sold me? Nobody wants to look at this.
Well, you was talking. I was wanting to see. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. You was going to show us what the hell you was talking about.
Oh, you're gonna.
Never mind. I'll put you back down.
Uh-oh. What happened? Where'd you go?
No, you froze. Did you fall down?
No, I just.
Okay.
I pulled the plug on my cord for charging my phone, and I went to my home screen. That was weird. At any rate, so yeah, this whole section, all of the driving
I didn't mean
area.
to hit that, Jim. Hold on.
Oh, it don't matter.
I know.
All of the driving area. None of these verticals, obviously. I'm not going to do the verticals, but all of the driving surfaces, I'm going to be covering with this clay that Jeff Walter brought out. And now that it's warm enough, it's actually thawed out. There's like big frozen block. He had brought it in 5-gallon buckets, and I dumped it into this big like poly trailer bed that I have. It's a 2-wheeled trailer. You can hook it up to your lawnmower, but the bed of it is like a big poly tub that you can dump. And so I dumped the buckets of clay in there. Well, over the winter, it got wet and then whatnot, and it leveled out and became a block, a hard block that was frozen solid.
Man, you had tennis court in your trailer, basically.
Well, it's been warm enough that it finally was good and thawed, and I had time, so I put some water to it and let it sit for a couple hours, and then I came back with a shovel and stirred it a bit and put some more water to it. Just kept doing that. So I finally got it to a nice slurry, so I can actually bring it in by, say, the bucket and like kind of paint it onto the whole course.
Yeah. I'm picking up what's going down now. Yeah, man.
And see that what that'll do is that'll lay down a layer. I'll let that dry, and then I'll actually do it again, and I'll build up, say half, 3/4 of an inch of this clay on the whole driving surface. Because it's the Appalachians, right? This isn't supposed to be like the Rockies. So there's going to be a lot of, then I'm going to put dirt on top of that, and so as you drive on this, you're actually going to rut it and dig your way down. And it's it'll be more like an actual, Appalachian mountain.
Mud. Yeah.
Just scale, rock and mud, and so it'll be good.
I was talking to Adam, and that's pretty much what he said. He said you might want to throw a little sand in there, here and there, in the clay, just before you put the dirt down. But yeah, that's pretty much what Adam said he would do, and that's I was talking to him about it because I asked him. That was pretty much how I was going to do a setup in mine, and so yeah, I at least think like 2 of the best courses that I've ever seen creators. So that's good. That's awesome.
Well, I took a lot of ideas from him, and then like when I started working on this one, the way I conceived it was like taking his ideas with the concrete and sheet, and that becomes your like bedrock. Right. And then I wanted to add the clay and then dirt so that you'd get an actual, a sort of a natural layering.
All involved.
Yeah, and I'm actually going to have a mud bog in the beginning, because that'll be Michigan. So.
Right. No,
and then go into the Appalachians. Huh?
Nope, I don't want that. I can't.
Do what?
I can only.
No, Earl, I think, said something.
You on? Oh no, there it is. I found it. Hi, Alex. How are you, sir? You look.
Maybe it was Alex said something. Somebody said something. I heard it.
Probably Earl.
No, that was Nathan saying something. He just said it so damn low he couldn't even hear himself.
No, all right, Izzy. We'll catch you later, man.
Hey, later.
That was 6 minutes ago. He's probably gone.
Oh yeah, big yeah. Yep.
I always run the timestamp on the comments. That way I can at least see how long ago I missed you by.
Right. See, I do that on the YouTube side whenever I'm in the chat. But it's hard.
Well, I got my laptop right here off to the right. Well, actually, my phone is sitting on my laptop. So.
Oh, you know, actually the whole extravaganza of me having to move the monitor so that I wasn't sitting here doing this, reading the laptop. Yep.
So why not RC said Airsoft Brown BBs make a great mud pit. They do. I'm gonna actually make mud, man. I'm gonna have real mud.
Yeah,
that's my mud pit.
I'm with you. Why not? But I don't like it because, just like Jim says, it's not scale. And if I'm gonna have it, it's gonna be like I'm out here on West Virginia Hills running in mud, red clay, rock, just like he's talking about. The BBs work great, but once you sink down to hard pack, they don't stop your differentials and stuff like.
Well, if you could give me a solo for just 1 second.
Oh no, please. You didn't want it a while ago. Now you want it.
I was just asking. You don't have to. We could. But see, what I've got going here, why not, is I'm going to have my scale garage over here, and it'll be Michigan. And so then you're coming over here, there's going to be a mud pit. And then we're going to head into the Appalachians and so on. And then from the Appalachians.
Headquarters over somewhere, just a little sign. That way you know you're in West Virginia.
From the Appalachians, we end up I'm working on the Rockies. And I'm even going to have a river coming from up there and coming down. And it winds its way down. And then it's going to drop down.
Thank you, Swampers.
And so on. And so I actually am going to try and keep things as, like he said, scale as possible on this course.
Yeah.
If I only had a couple rigs and I didn't want to trash anything, then yeah, I would not have mud either. I would be doing the brown BBs. But I have a few rigs to choose from, so I'm actually going to build a couple specifically to get muddy that I can trust that they're going to be waterproof, and you know they're going to be TRX4 based. Basically, is what I'm going to be doing, and so I'm not too worried about those getting wet. I'm not going to be running like Bad Axe through there or any of my other SCX24 based ones.
Right.
Just
Yeah.
But
thanks
for the suggestion. The brown BBs are a great idea.
They are great. I'm not
if you're running like foam course or a smaller course. I'm running 40 odd feet of course down here, so
I'm running with a way many course compared to that, but it's I do not have pavement princess.
What's up, Dwayne Clark?
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Dwayne, what's going on, buddy?
Yeah. I understand every bit of it. Why not? That's what I was trying to get to whenever the squishy stuff quit operating with the output device again.
Absolutely, why not? No, absolutely. I'm totally with you on the BBs, and if you're a smaller scale or you have other things in your way, I have an entire basement dedicated to this. That's why I show you guys, because for those of you guys who, you dream about it, but you can't do it, well, I can do it, so I'm showing you. So you can live the dream, and those of you who get to know us, we'll get to know you, and if you're in Michigan, stop it.
Alex didn't have to be interpreter for me tonight. Jim's doing a very good job at it. Because he's saying everything I'm trying to get to come out the output device and don't, because it just keeps going.
Yeah, no, I try. I don't ever try to come off like I'm putting somebody down or rejecting their idea.
That's what I was saying too, because there's time and place for everything. But I'm just happen to be in the same sort of position as you are, just on a miniature scale, where I don't have to worry about it. If Diesel gets on the fucking course, his ass is gonna get his balls cut off. So, I ain't got to worry about cats, and I ain't got to worry about other things happening. It's
right. All in your circumstance, and that, like I say, that's a great suggestion of the brown BBs for those who can't do it. Smaller scale or
not allowed to bring mud into the house and play.
Yeah,
you understand, because totally it does make for a good obstacle. Pea gravel, fish tank gravel, no bueno, don't work too well. I can show you what happened right here in the underground coal mine that it don't work. It's too heavy. The BBs work good. Aerosol BBs work good.
Black eyed peas.
Huh?
Black eyed peas.
Oh, some collard greens. You got some collard greens and black eyed peas? See,
black eyed.
That's the redneck we like to eat, man. Except I don't really like black eyed peas.
You know what I'm talking about? The hard little beans.
Well, actually,
I know exactly what you're talking about. As long as it's,
and I can tell you exactly why the fish gravel doesn't work as opposed to the black eyed peas. It's size. Once it gets too small, it will actually become a problem in our scale of trucks. It can start getting bound up into like your steering and into your axles and different places that it can go because it's small enough. And it's like fish gravel is real slick, so it slides on itself.
Well, see, that's good. Somewhat that's good because it's be slick and it's what it needs. But but
then it finds its way in and binds shit up. I've actually watched it get into your steering knuckle, and It can be a problem. Black-eyed peas are bigger. They're like the same
Yeah.
as like the airsoft BBs. You know, those are big enough.
Oh no! Oh goddamn!
They don't get into shit.
Throw diesel off the planet.
Like I've seen people use different things. Like Reckham
Yeah.
uses coffee beans.
There you go.
Coffee beans work better than this does. This right here, even though it's a good size, it's too heavy and it packs in too much. I mean,
What is that?
huh? This is
What is that?
like the bigger fish tank gravel.
Oh, okay.
Sort of what you would use in the base of a small, decent, like a 2-gallon terrarium. Is what I actually was using it for. I grew one flower. I had that one flower in that terrarium. It didn't have but half a teaspoon of water put in it whenever I started it. And I grew that flower for 4.5 years until I accidentally knocked it off the window in the kitchen and broke the jar and didn't.
What'd you do that for?
Well, I was pulling an extension cord because for some reason, I know why. It's because this house is old, but there isn't any outside plug-ins on this house. So I got to run the cord through the kitchen window to plug it in on where the toaster goes. And
see, do you have a porch light?
yeah, but I really don't like those fucking adapters.
No, rewire it so that you change the box out, put in a box where you could.
Yeah, I got to run a plug-in off of it.
Well, you can come off of it and extend the circuit.
It would be a good idea, but we just now had to go to a 200 amp system, and the house wiring, it's
heck yeah, why not? We'll be rooting for you.
One that did it, by the way. I did not redneck engineer any of the electrical in this house. I'm the only one. I did a little bit of stuff outside and backside whenever I was like 10, 15 or 20 years old.
Granny mixes that style of gravel with resin and throws it out on her outside tracks.
Oh, hell yeah.
I'm guessing she's not talking about my style of resin.
No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. Those Aussies have a different use for that word, too. Like
actually, this is technically rosin anyway, you know. Live rosin, yeah, with an O, yeah.
Huh? Did y'all just hold on? Where's my damn? Here, mousey. There you are. My mouse keeps running away. Hold on. That is some dropped info right there, folks. That's pretty good. Wait a minute. Oh, wrong one.
100 pounds of BBs and some neodymium magnets.
Right. Yep,
that's pretty wicked.
Sorry, man. That's straight up good info. And what was Swampers? I didn't see it. I don't even remember special one, but I bet
that would be crazy, Dwayne.
Hey,
that's a crazy
Swampers.
Idea. You're an engineer, aren't you?
I'm a redneck engineer, but yeah, Dwayne sounds like he knows a little bit about what he's talking about. So he does have a higher education than I got. Which high school? Actually, I have 13 hours of college credits. Thank you.
Hey, Swampers, man, whatever you can build and whatever you can play with, man. I mean, like my first course I actually built, and I had to like move it into the basement, and I wasn't able to use it much, so I built a smaller one. And then I made another smaller one, so then they went together. You know, I mean, you just do what you have to at the time, and you know, I mean, this is what going on 5 years of getting back in the hobby that I've gotten from where I was to like getting into the basement and doing this. And, you know, it's just sharing it so that people have ideas and inspiration or, you know, oh yeah, that I could use that idea and I could do this, you know, I mean, anything we can do to help.
I just depinned that little tiny ass plug on that ESC. And threw some heat shrink over it. I'm going to shrink her down now.
You come on out here, RC Granny, and I'll hook you up.
She'd be a hell of a damn trip. She got to come all the way from Lawson's way.
That's on that.
I know.
And Nate's way to come
Yeah.
Oh, I know. She said I had talked
There's
about the
an echo
rosin. She
for a
said
second.
no,
I
but I'd like to
apologize.
have some of it. She says.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And we're just
There's
talking
echo.
right over Earl here. That was rude of us. Sorry.
Right,
Yeah, it's no big deal. It's just saying what I was doing over here.
Yeah, and that was rude.
Dependent,
So sorry.
and I don't know if I like what I'm doing here. I don't know. It's gonna be a little tight, but I'm gonna try it out before I shrink it down, just to make sure it works.
So what do you what do you got going
I
on?
have this. All right, so I put in this Endura NBL
Okay.
and the Viper.
Okay.
This is the Hobby Cat thing I built. The Hobby Plus frame I shaved up and
Oh,
put
right.
Endura.
Right.
So I'm making it
Yeah.
brushless now.
Okay.
And this is the wire from the receiver going over to the ESC, and it's laying right over top. Could go around there. So I want to put some heat shrink around it just to keep it protected, so it don't get caught up in the motor.
Gotcha.
That's all. I depenned it to put the whatchamacallit on it. That's all. And it was a pain in the ass to get unpenned. Let me tell you.
Swampers says he's been collecting some rocks. Now it's time for some restacking. I get that. You get enough stacked up, collected up that it's like, wow, I can redo everything even better now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna show y'all something. And this is God damn it.
I found for our scale, you don't want anything much bigger than, like, say, basketball. Anything bigger than that gets just too much.
Yeah, Swampers.
You
Hold
don't
on.
even
I'll show
need
you
something
right
that
here.
big for the steps we want to do or anything.
All right, hold on.
Oh, shit.
All right. That's not working. All right, hold on. Give me a second.
You might want to put some
Jim,
light on that situation.
I know that's what I'm working on. That's what I'm saying. I'm taking me off. Give me a minute on it.
He's got 2 cameras now.
I got all
He's
kinds of
multiplying.
cameras, actually.
Yeah.
I got all kinds of cameras, actually. I just had
I'm
to switch.
scared.
I had to switch.
Now there's going to be 2 of them.
No, there's not 2 of me. If there ever is, shoot the one that don't like bacon.
Don't like what?
That don't like bacon.
All right. Again, the last word was
Bacon.
okay.
Yes.
I kind of thought it was bacon, but I only heard bake. Like, what?
All right.
So, like I was saying, it's going across that motor in the top of the transmission. I just wanted to keep them strands a little together. So I put some heat shrink over it.
Okay.
That's
Sorry,
all.
I was laughing at Granny here. She says, and they hurt your back and toes when they're too big, when you have too big of rocks.
Right? No doubt. No doubt. All right, so we got some light on.
Fingers, too. Get your fingers pinched when you're setting a rock. Holy crap.
Yeah, this is the Cracker County coal mine. Unplug it here for a second so I can move. And I can't hear, so if y'all are talking to me, you better start going sign language or ESP or something. All right. So there's a bunch of junk laying there right now, but
So we can talk shit about him right now and he can't hear us.
No, actually, Jim, I forgot. I can hear you. I got you on the phone. I had to turn the mic off on the fucking computer. That's what's cool. And if it's echoing, I apologize. But
oh, that's great. That worked out perfectly, exactly the way I hoped it would, because I was like, watch, he'll be able to hear us. So let's say something like this.
Yeah, that's the reason. That's the reason I love you guys, because y'all are just like me, because that's the exact same thing I'd have done. Well, here.
Well, I didn't have any shit to talk, but I figured you could hear us. That's what I had figured.
I like it.
Oh, wow.
There, I got tired of messing with it. Turned the lights on.
So now we proved he's a liar.
What I say? What I lie? Well, I
You said you couldn't hear us.
I misspoke because I actually thought that I couldn't until you spoke, and then I was like, "Ah, gotcha." I didn't mean to.
That's
But
great.
yeah. Hey, I own whenever I fuck up, Bobby. I'll tell you, I fuck up a lot. Sorry, I got some of my decorations laying here, but anyway,
Wayne said that looks like it's a 64 scale crawler course.
Compared to yours, sir, you are right, but there's 20, there's 24 on. Wow, this thing's
He's course shaming.
But all right, hold on. This thing is screwing me hard, yo.
Oh, your course is puny.
Yeah, compared to yours, you know what? Size don't matter, motherfucker.
No. I was talking about like course shaming, right? You know, like. No, I'm absolutely proud of anybody's course, man, because that means they're enjoying the hobby and they're doing something to make, a course they can crawl on, and they're expressing their vision, and they're learning. That's the biggest part for me. It's, every time you make a course, you learn something. Every time you make a pile of rocks, you learn what a better obstacle is.
I don't know. We're starting to piss.
What?
I was looking out the window and it looked dark. Like, I hope everybody's lights go off.
I don't know what the hell happened. My phone just Restream just shut the hell off on my phone. So
You're still here.
yeah, I am on this one, just not on this one.
Huh? You can at least catch up.
Yeah,
We'll keep you alive.
On the course, but I can't because all the wires are tight. So
Dwayne said his course is at a gravel pit.
Popped him with this phone, didn't mean to.
It's all right.
It's our phone course, and it's called the Cracker Company Coal Mine underground site. There's a couple of mine shafts. There's the main mine shaft you can't get in. It's all just you can get in about the first 3 inches of it, so first 10 feet of it if it was 1-to-1. But it's all UV reactive, and it's my way that I perceive my brain remembering and seeing West Virginia back whenever I turned 18 to 24 years old, because there were a lot of mind-altering substances that were being taken at that time, and I really like black lights. So it's UV reactive. It looks a little evil, little lava, stuff like that. And I'm still working on it. It's going to be it's 4 foot deep, and it's 4 by 6.5, I think now, or 7, and it'll be 4 by or 5 by probably 12 total. I've got a bookshelf over here behind you all, or to the left of you all here. It's a 3-shelf or 2-shelf bookshelf, so you got bottom, middle, top, and it's got bridges coming over that aren't done yet. I've got 3 tunnels and one that's going up into there, and it.
So she got the gold mine, huh? You got the shaft.
But the outdoor course is the Cracker Company Coal Mine strip site, and that's where I go do my stripping.
You got a pole?
No, but remember, I'm making a trailer for rust bucket to tow around for his driver that's a stripper to be able to go 4-wheel stripping.
Okay, I see.
You haven't heard that, Jim? You haven't heard that plan?
I hadn't heard that plan.
Oh, man, you missed out. All right, so where I put the disco ball in rust bucket and put the lights in it right around first of the year.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes,
Well,
I do.
I decided to make a, she's already got disco ball and lights on the inside of her fucking cab anyway. So why not just go ahead and go full balls to walls and have a trailer coming behind it with a stripping pole. I've got those speakers that I made. You know what I'm saying? That I use the Bluetooth speaker. Hold on. Ah, shit. They're not in. Yeah, I can't reach them at the moment. But
I'm fairly sure you can go on eBay.
I'm making a trailer to haul that around with because you don't want that kind of weight on your truck, if you're going to comp it. And rust bucket.
I'm fairly sure you can go on eBay and you can find 24 scale miniature figures they go with like model kits and 4 model kits, I should say. And you can get them in various, persuasions and poses and so you could get something to go with that trailer.
Oh yeah. Well, Dungeon already hooked me up. And this is not 24 scale. This is 10 scale. Rust bucket's my Gen 7 Red Cat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's where we're getting some confusion in there. Yeah. Hold on.
Yeah. I see. So you're gonna have a Barbie, is what you're gonna do.
Nope. Well, he gave me a wrestler, but I'm not going to use him. But it'll be this size.
I hope not.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Like I told y'all previously, I like intakes, not kickstands. I have a kickstand. It will not work out for us if you have a kickstand and you fall in love with me. But yeah,
we all got this horrible vision of fucking Randy Savage dancing on a pole for a second.
Yeah, snap to a Slim Jim. Sorry.
See?
But this is rust bucket. You see her jiggly light ball in there? She's got the disco ball hanging in there, okay? And I got the lights in there. So it was already all blinged up.
I hear that, Swampers, 12 scale.
Something just to this level. I got to take it all the way to Beetlejuice up there in the sky, to that star height.
Yeah.
So that's
now I remember what you're talking about, see, because I don't remember the names of your rigs right off, but
right.
I do recall about the glitter ball in the cab there.
Yeah. This is what I was asking. Shit, Swampers. That's why I need to know what where you got that cab and steps I bed at, because this is the Hilux I was talking about earlier. I want that cab bed for this truck. If it's a 10 scale, I want to know where to get it, or I guess I might have to make it whatever. I don't care, but I need it. Full nose, step side, short bed, because that's all they made in full nose was a short bed step side. Back in the 70s, they made 60s, they made a long bed step side. You know that? I did. But so getting back to the trailer, I've got the speakers. Move, dum. I forgot. I got the stripper pole truck out. I know it's got the disco ball where you go to some light monsters and got to try to kill shit. Damn it. Give me a second, y'all. There you are. I'm sitting right there where it is. So, getting back on topic. This is the speakers that I use, that I got for her. And I had it on the back of that bed around New Year's. Matter of fact, it was on New Year's. And having this, I just had them. Sorry, let me get a weight on these because I haven't really weighed these. I hope these scales will do it. They probably won't. Okay, 337 grams is what this speaker box weighs. You don't want that on your concrete. So, as I was saying, Russ Buggett has aspirations of being a concrete. Even though she's a Gen 7, and she's got some pretty good options. I think she can do it, but you don't want that on there. So having this, having the lights in the truck, and the disco ball, you know where my redneck brain went. You're going to have a damn off-road disco truck. You might as well put a stripper pole on the trailer because you got to pull the speakers around. You ain't going to haul 330 some grams on a damn 10 scale truck. It just ain't going to work out right for your, So that's where the stripper pole come in. And the driver. And now that 2-second story that took 30 minutes to say is done. That's where the stripper pole trailer comes into effect. But it's going to be pretty cool. I haven't got it started yet, but I got stuff to do it. Landed at the pub for Mark. What's up, Laughlin? I hear you. Drank one of them old Fosters for me and a shot of wild turkey. I know y'all got that over there. If you don't, you need to. That's some of the best whiskey there is. Okay, that long awkward pause was long enough. I just want to see what y'all say.
Got none.
What the fuck you laughing at?
I still ain't figured it out.
Nah. What are you doing, Earl? Are you driving a truck and you're not fucking sharing with the rest of the class?
Yeah, there ain't really nothing much to share.
Which
I'm just
one
checking
you
out.
running? Is that the Hobby Cat?
Yeah, Hobby Cat.
Yeah.
Yep. Just testing out the ESC.
How's it doing?
Pretty good. It's got a
Are you seeing any sort of that, what I was talking about earlier that I saw Adam talking about on his thing today?
I don't know what you're, the cogging like?
Yeah, well, it was not really cogging is what he was saying. He said it's not cogging is what Adam said for Cape Crawley.
Nah, it ain't cogging. Right. But it just jumps right out. Like it's real
he said he got a little bit and then right there. It just takes the fuck off. And I'm sorry, but the way that looks to me is just like a damn brushed motor. I thought those were censored motors. Are they?
It's not censored, no.
Okay, well that's where my mistake comes in.
I mean, I can get this thing across super, super slow. Why is this thing getting ready to time out on me?
And Laughlin, I had to screw with you about the Fosters because I know how
look how slow that's going.
Sales and stuff is. Brain again. Yeah, that's awesome. So, come to find out what I was going to do a minute ago after I remembered and forgot. Now, Earl, have you tried setting your throttle curve and stuff? Because you're using that GT5, right?
Yeah, I don't have anything for the ESC yet. I got to get a USB reader.
I'm talking about your transmitter.
What about it?
You can
this don't have throttle curve on
GT5, can't you?
No.
Have you tried messing with that to see if it worked?
You can't.
Well, what the fuck's the GT5 so good about then? I'm not being smart as you. That just comes through my head. I apologize. The filter, like I said earlier, is gone. But
I don't know.
You can't set parameters on that remote.
But what do you mean parameters? I got trim and all that front to back with the ESC and all that.
But you don't have your throttle ESP or anything like Alex help.
Throttle curves.
Yeah, that's what I said throttle curve, but he's not He's not understanding.
No, I don't have a throttle curve. No. I got trim.
It's
got
the
throttle
input
trim.
of your throttle
Unless
percentage
it's a
as it goes up
SV,
and incline
SVC.
on a graph. See what I'm saying?
What's SVC do? I have no idea. That has something gain, throttle gain, steering gain.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about. That's sort of some of the settings that is involved in throttle curve and that stuff. Somebody that knows what the hell I'm talking about, please explain it to him, because I'm not going to do anything but get him more fucking confused.
All right, I'm messing with it. I'll figure it out my damn
Well, no,
self.
that's what I'm saying. And
I don't know why my camera timed out, or my phone. My camera still on?
Yeah, well,
You're pros.
oh, hold on. There you're not. There you're back.
There we go.
There you go.
Yeah.
Now where?
I don't know what happened. Why my thing full screen?
Where'd you go, Alex? Did you do that on purpose?
Turn my camera off because I'm eating a little bit.
I just wondered, you disappeared and I could still hear you, and I was like, wait a minute. I was looking in the settings to make sure I didn't just do it.
Yeah. Just because I turned it sideways.
I figured people didn't want to see me feeding my fat ass face.
Oh, I got you. Yeah, all you fuckers are eating and shit. And hold on.
Throttle gain percentage. I don't. Oh, I know what this throttle gain percentage is for. It's for when you're going around.
That's what I'm trying to say. It's probably what he's getting ready to say, but
no, this is for when you have the gyro on and you want, when you're turning, it'll cut your throttle out to a certain percentage. So it doesn't over, yeah, so you don't flip when you're turning. It'll cut, when you turn the wheels left or right, it'll cut your throttle out for you automatically while you're still on it.
That's the reason I don't like the mixing. What? That's not who. That's not who I hit. I wish my brain would fucking quit trying to go 50,000 different ways a second, because I could get the words to come out of the fucking goddamn output device, but it's just not fucking happening at the moment. There you go, Swampers. I apologize. I hear you, dude. I was doing a little bit of that stump running there yesterday. Showing Alex and Earl how I could get up this stump, and I'll be damned I could get up that son of a bitch if I wanted to. Yeah, he knows that, love. When he's just talking about that's what it is in his settings. Earl, look at me. Whenever you're pulling the throttle, you can set the percentage of input that you're giving to that ESC per pull of that throttle. Say if you pull that throttle a quarter of an inch, you can set it to where it moves your motor 0 or it moves your motor to 100. Okay, you got your throttle curve.
Yeah, I don't know.
Input to output.
Yeah, I can do that with the FureTech app. I can do that in the FureTech app itself. It has the throttle curve and it has.
I understand that, but
my remote don't have it. I want to tell you for the third fucking time, this thing don't have it.
I know, but it don't have that way of adjusting it. It's got to have a way to adjust it in that manner using a different title for what I'm talking about, or two different app or parts to do it. Because there wouldn't be no reason to pay so much for the transmitter compared to the RC.
What? I pay $50 for the fucking thing.
I mean,
$60, whatever.
You're not understanding what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I am understanding what you're trying to say. It's not a radio link, is what I'm trying to tell you. Or
I know
I got endpoint fucking settings. I got reverse settings. I got your name. You got your model. You got sub trim, you got dual rate, you got exponential, you got the analog braking, you got another trim, you got a fail safe, you got your crawl for your 4-wheel shit, and then you got this SVC. That's what it does, and that's for your percentage, for your gyro. When you're turning, it cuts the percentage of the power down, so you don't flip the fuck over when you're turning, and you can control it that way. Other than that, I have no throttle curve.
Right. Okay. It's not clicking in my head why it doesn't though. It's because I know that it's a different brand, but they're on the same price point level and they're on the same level.
You don't have that. You don't have the 4-wheel program steering. You don't got crap.
GT5 is set up more for like a race style than
What is
anything.
that?
It's more
Earl,
race
sorry,
oriented.
my sound went out. I can't hear nothing.
So Dwayne asked, why would you want to put a gyro on the crawler?
It's not. It's just his transmitter has
It's built in the
truck
radio, just like yours, Jim. You have that one receiver. It came with the GT5. It has the gyro already, and you can turn it on and off through with the radio.
Yeah. Okay. I've never used those. The ones that came with it, I've never used those. Not one of them. I've always used the 4 channels of it and the 5 channel.
Yeah.
But so Granny said the new Mias transmitter has mixing for $50 and runs 25 RCs. Backlog of videos. Oh, cool. Oh no, Dwayne said that. Granny. Oh,
yeah,
man, I mixed
it popped up.
I mixed their 2 things that jumped while I was reading.
Yeah.
$50 runs 8 trucks. Sorry.
Sucks, Dwayne.
Runs 8 trucks. I hate when it jumps like that. Fucks.
Right. Yeah, see, I've got the 6GS swampers. And
25 RCs, backlog of video.
I wasn't saying your transmitter was junk or nothing. I was just trying to figure out because where it's on the same price point as this, and they're supposed to be really comparable.
I got one of those swampers, RC4GS.
The selling point on this one is that it has the 4-wheel steer already programmed in it, where you can just put it on one channel and you can go through all your crab crawl.
Right.
You don't have to program anything. So that's
that one has. Mine don't, and mine has the option.
Right.
Yours don't. Okay, I got
you. Yeah.
I got you.
So that's where it balanced out.
What I like about the RC4GS.
Hey, redneck.
What's up?
Nah. Yeah. Stick them things back up your ass.
See, when I like to do the 4-wheel steer, though, I like to have the live 4-wheel steer. And so the RC4GS has a knob right here. I put just a servo horn on there, and I put a screw.
Ow! Oh, my head.
Oh, shit. He turned himself off.
He booted himself.
Yep, he did. He'll be back in a minute, folks. But what he was going to show y'all.
Throw the link
right
back
here.
in the comments first.
The same thing. But I just used the damn a washer instead of a servo horn. But he used a servo horn to do the same thing, and it actually works a hell of a lot better than the washer does. But the remote that Earl has, to me, if you're going to do independent rear steer, is easier because it's got that pot right here on top. Now, Jim has a way that makes it easier for him to 4-wheel steer it that I just can't do. It's using one hand to do both of these units. And sorry, I'm not used to using that or having that much to do with one hand. And Earl, the way that his is mixed, did I boot everybody? What the fuck?
No,
I'm here.
Okay.
I'm still here.
Okay. I don't know where Jim went.
Throw the link back in the chat, though. Because I don't know if he'll be able to get back on.
Yeah, I don't even see the chat.
Yeah, that's what he just said. Drop a link. Hold on, Jim. right, kid. Go catch it on. Did it work? Okay. Hold on, I'll put the chat back up as soon as I get
it. This thing is
Oh,
super
there
slow.
There he is.
No, I booted myself like big time.
Yeah.
No, what I was showing you
Jim
was
showing you that. Yeah. See, mine's
I put a screw on the end of that,
works better.
and I can just rest my thumb right on that screw, so I can just steer like normal, and just have my thumb right there and steer my rear steer.
Okay, that's the part I was missing.
Yeah. See, I have it marked so I know where my center is.
Yeah.
And I just put that. I put the servo horn right in the right spot
of that screw coming through the end of that horn that's letting you get that full throw. Because with this washer, I can't get a full throw at all. With my thumb.
I just rest my thumb right on the end of that.
I'm getting you now. Okay.
Yeah, that makes it so easy. So I can just steer like normal, and then when I want to throw a little rear end on there, I just, I can kick it real easy.
Yeah,
and it's all live steering, proportional.
That way.
That's why I like this one.
Well,
you could do it. Now with the RC, I'm trying to think of the channel. There's a channel. Man, I just can't remember the name of it, but he's got a whole setup that he'll sell you. That you can put in, and he's even found the right potentiometer with the detent in the middle, and so you can actually steer like normal, but use your throttle thumb on that knob.
Y'all want to see it? I can't remember who it is either. It was so far back. It was awesome. He showed how to do it, and that's the reason I took that one.
I want to say it's like Make It Fun or something like that.
Make RC Fun? I know it's more like
no, that's not it.
For one of the bigger guys.
No, this guy's a nobody, dude. And he's got a channel, and the whole reason for his channel basically is he went and found all the pieces to do on a GT5. He went and found the potentiometer with the detent, so you can steer with your thumb, and you just replace. You replace the this clicker. It mounts right in here. Got a knob right here. I'm trying to think of the guy's channel, but it's just not coming to me.
Yeah, it should actually be in, like I said, my RC stuff playlist that's public. I'm pretty sure that anything to do with the RC four-wheel steer availability to change it or whatever. The guy that I'm talking about took a SLT3, broke transmitter, took a potentiometer and the whole everything and put it on the side of the remote like you was talking about, but he took the whole regular steer and put another one on there. So he's got two steering wheels right here pretty much on the side.
Yeah, I've seen people do that too.
Yeah, he took this one and
Josh did that. Texoma did that.
Here. Who did?
Texoma did that. He did a video where he did that.
Okay. Well, it wasn't Josh because I would have known Josh.
Texoma. He did a video where he did two a long time ago.
I'm telling you, it was like RC Sparks or Crawler Canyon. It was one of the guys that's in that genre right there. I'm trying to think too hard, and I can't hear hardly of anything anybody's saying. I'm about ready to throw this motherfucker, I'm telling you.
Damn it, boy.
Laughlin's had the volume turned off the whole time, so you don't know what we're talking about. But
four-wheel steer.
Yeah. But it's still none of that worked out for me. So my brother from another mother, my northern redneck pal, friend, and cohort, right here, is sending me a stick transmitter to do four-wheel steer with because That's the only way I'm going to be happy is if I have a stick transmitter to be able to independently put each set of axles turning where I want them, when I want them, and be comfortable doing so. Plus, I really don't like these damn pistol grip transmitters anyway. I'm old school, but took a big long break in between. Whenever these came out, yes, I was playing with toy cars, but they were toy grade. And I was used to sticks. And the only way that I can get the squishy stuff up here to comprehend what these need to be doing is through using stick transmitter. And Earl had a helicopter he wrecked that had a transmitter and receiver in it.
Well,
yeah. And it's going to make PMAX diddly bomb. And it's going to spank that one that he's got up there that he's been playing with that his kid sent him. That Alex's kid.
Yeah. Oh, shit. You wish. Then you woke up.
Brilliant, son. And then I'm going to take Chew Toy too, or Bad Axe, and PMAX will go.
We'll let the crowd be the judge.
I got that look.
What?
We'll let the crowd.
Dreaming again. That's all he's doing. He's dreaming again.
He thinks that his PMAX is going to tear this thing up.
Oh, son, it's going to sucker in the intake speeder out the tailpipe and just get a little piece.
Oh,
now
I understand what he was talking about.
Yeah, and now, yeah. I'm just talking shit, Jim. I don't believe I can take on either of those two, and I'm actually just talking shit to Earl because I've seen what him and Alex have got that axe to do. PMAX will hang, but I don't know. We got trouble. What's up, Swabbers? What's going on?
Hey, there he is.
Conversation, but my internet service is not in my TV.
We actually, us three up here, understand that totally. Jim don't have to worry about internet. He's got a pretty good stable service.
I use my phone.
Yeah, well, you live in a pretty well beamed area with a cell service. Us three don't. Us four, I guess, don't.
Yeah, I get pretty good service where I'm at right here. Yeah, for the most part.
I'm just luring them in.
I got 3 bars right now.
Yeah, see, I'm on my Wi-Fi now on this. It's not bad, but whenever my cell service comes in and out, it just goes all gunny sack. What else? Ooh.
Is that your bad axe?
That's the one I said it was PMAX was going to take it through the intake.
Yeah, that's bad axe.
It already looks that bad anyway, so.
Yeah.
That's on the Mofo Double Dragon chassis. We got some. Those are X15s, aren't they?
Tiger Stripe.
Aluminum. Oh, you butt face! I see what those axles are now.
They're all loaded up with the heavy brass, the brass servo beast.
Yep.
I got stock plastic axles. I'm rocking,
Rockwool driving
with some brass.
You did the C-Hub mod and stuff where you cut that.
Yeah, that's right.
Parts out of the way. That's smart. Hey, I'm telling you, dude. I'm not giving you shit. I'm just saying that I have confidence in my truck, and PMAX is a bitch. And she gonna whoop that ass. And that ass. And that. Oh, y'all can't see my mouth.
This is bad axe.
I keep. Oh, God, I'm an idiot, y'all. I keep trying to point to you and thinking that you all can see where I'm pointing with my mouse, and you don't. None whatsoever. But Swamp, what you been into, man? Been doing all right? All right. Hey, there. I was checking to make sure because seeing if your internet was coming back in or whatever, because you was freezing up there for a minute, and then it kept telling me that you was coming back on. I don't know if it was just that service, you know, the restream telling me that you was here or what. I don't know. I was confused.
Good.
Right. I understand. I live in West Virginia, son. We got to pump sunshine in. Let alone cell service.
Yeah, it's a great.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
And
I think either Jim's camera went off or he got booted again.
I might have booted him out and dropped the damn mouse. And it's because after this
My new phones is I keep touching stuff by accident.
well, and
You know what I mean?
I got a problem about this wire moving around and I can't hear what everybody's saying. And after this live, I'm cutting this damn cord and I'm splicing it.
Well,
There, see, I heard Alex say something, but yeah, bad internet. But I was still able to hear people, and okay, well, I can hear me. Why not?
ain't nobody else talking right now. We're waiting
I
on
knew
you to
that, but
figure
it
it out.
was there about 20, 30 seconds before that, and I couldn't hear.
You know, I gotta get going, man. I gotta get to bed.
Well, Earl, be good, buddy. If I don't see you before mating season, piss on you. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it, and I'm just fucking with you about that act.
It's all good, buddy. I know I'm gonna run it all up and down over top of PMAC while it's just upside down, kicking.
All right, now you starting to sound like Skivvy Skiv.
Okay. This camera's got the image turned back.
Yeah. They read my all, ain't it pretty? Hold on, let me
I'm gonna
follow
hook.
you out. I don't care if anybody else likes it or not. I like it. I love it. Look at that. Oh hell, it's a dolly too. I hear you. Hell yes.
Yeah, the fenders.
Off of the what? Sorry, you cut out right at that.
It's kind of crooked.
That's all right. Hey, it's a Ford, buddy. It's going to be crooked. You know what I mean? If it ain't, if a Ford don't leak oil, it's going to blow up. And if it ain't got something crooked on it, it won't drive straight. It can be anybody or anything. I love it.
It was just totally bent at one time because it's PLA. I messed around and closed it in a truck with the windows up. In Florida.
Man.
Oh yeah, he was kind of warped. Good bit warped.
Dwayne want to know where you got them dolly tars at. Those look like
I found them on eBay.
10 wheels, are they? Or hold on. Everest 10 wheels.
Those wheels on that F-350. Those are Enjoras.
Enjoras, okay. And are they made dollies to from Enjora, or did you engineer them yourself?
Well, they're made by Enjora as dualies, and then on some custom stuff I was playing around with, I actually took a second set of dualies and made the fronts because
Okay. Yeah. I remember. Okay.
because that set of dualies was only available as 2-wheel drive for the
Right.
front.
So it came with skiddies on the front
Right.
and the dually wheels on the back.
And with the ball bearing deal, you can really adapt it
Right.
to make it
Yeah.
look,
Dwayne 110.
to make it part of a 4-wheel drive setup.
Right.
So I got a second set of the dually wheels and did some re-engineering on them.
We call that redneck engineering around here.
There was some definite redneckery going on with that shit.
Oh
sure.
Yeah. Speaking of those dualies, I want to show y'all something here in a second. If I can remember where they're at. But that so you made that cabin bed and everything.
No, that was I won that on an Instagram contest and it was 3D printed out of PLA.
Okay.
I found the file at one time. It's a file you can buy to print that body.
Okay.
I just can't remember whose it was or anything. It's so damn long ago.
I'm sure that if it's out there, my buddy, either EX Lewis can find it or I can get Nathan Warren. He could probably find it and print it. I just don't have a printer, but I'm wanting a bullnose cab with either just a bullnose cab or a bullnose short wheelbase step side bed, which I can build the bed except for the fenders. I could probably even make a mold to make the fenders, but in fiberglass. But I really don't like messing with it, to be honest.
Yeah, the bed, the truck and bed was trying to remember it. It was basically it's a F-150.
Right, yeah.
But it had some kind of aim to avoid getting some kind of copyright strike over the design, stop Ford from hitting him for royalties or something.
Yeah. I understand that. I mean,
the fenders were 3D printed, and I couldn't tell you who they were. Some guy over in Spain was selling them on eBay.
Okay.
And what I showed you there is about half of the width that they came with.
Okay, see, that's what I was thinking. It looked like now you took his fenders and made your dually bed. Because I do know that they used the same fenders that they used on the step sides on the dually beds. They just put them on from the 6-foot box, two up on the 8-foot box.
Exactly what Ford did back in the day. Yep.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I got my blue oval knowledge, especially from 66 to 86. That's my style Fords. Anything older is a pain in the damn ass because they put all that damn electronic bullshit on it and the fuel injection and it. I had an 87 F-150 4-wheel drive. I had dual tanks, and it had the electronic fuel injection in it. So my ignition part, just the twist start part, went out on the truck. So my buddy had it jumped that I bought it off of. Well, if you went over onto the firewall and looked at the damn solenoid, you had one wire coming in. Supposed to have one wire going out, one wire going out, one wire going out off the 2-door plug. Well, I had one coming in, two coming out, 4, because I had 2 pumps, a helper pump, wait a minute. I had like 7 wires on the output side of my solenoid, and my neighbor, a good friend, came over, and I was underneath the truck measuring for the exhaust, and he said, "Hey man, I'm gonna clean these wires up here on your voltage regulator while I'm just standing here doing nothing." I was like, "Okay." It was 10:30 in the morning. I didn't figure he'd be drunk as a monkey's uncle at 10:30 in the morning. Well, he was. I hadn't looked at the solenoid yet. Didn't know that there was 6 or 7 wires that had to be hot wired because that key switch was the way it was. And he pulled them all off, and I didn't have a clue where anything went, dude. I had like 7 to 10 wires that I had to source out. It took me 3.5 days. And I finally just ended up running my own and then pulling it out. And anything after 86 ain't worth a shit working on if it's afforded to me. And they don't go as good or last as long as the bull nose, the dent side.
If I remember correctly, my 86 was it was a throttle body fuel injection.
Yeah, see, they started that in 81 or 82. They were making that an option, but it wasn't standard. You know, whenever they went to standards, whenever it pissed me off. Because if you had an electronic ignition from 66 to 86, the only difference in the wiring harness and parts was the brackets holding them on to most of the motors as long as you stayed on the same block class. The alternators were all the same, just different housing and bolting mechanisms. The starters were the same compared to block size. They stayed the same, just different stuff. You know, so it was easy. You had your key switch, you had your battery going to your solenoid. You had the wire coming from your starter, your S port on your solenoid to your to the ignition, or to the starter. Then you had your ignition going to your ignition, but one went to the coil, one went to the ignition. It was easy to run. There was only 6 wires that would make the Ford truck run up until 86 is what I'm trying to get to. My family circus way of talking was going again. Apologies.
Right.
But yeah, after that,
my 98 or not, yeah, 98 F-150 was completely.
I had a 97. I don't want to talk about it. I'm with you 1,000%. I'm kidding, though, dude. No, go ahead. I apologize.
Hell, I rebuilt the 4.8 liter or 4.6 is what it is.
Yeah, 4.6.
That little small Tryin V8.
Yep.
And that was a hell of an adventure. It cost me $2,000 in parts.
It wasn't like the 5.2 or the 5.3 or the 5.4 or 5.2s and 5.3s where it was 2 valve or 3 valve, was it? I can't remember. I'm not sure on the 4.6.
It was only 2 valves per cylinder, but you had an overhead cam, one on each cylinder.
Right. It did have those the actuators in behind the timing chain to get the oil from the oil pump all the way up on top of the cams up on top. You had timing chain actuators that were like pump oil squirters that helped move the oil out of the
it had this weird oil pump on the front of the engine with a crankshaft, and of course it had that timing chain that went all the way around from the crankshaft goes up both cylinder heads and all back and forth snaking around.
I know exactly. So yeah, it's like the 5.2 and the 5.3. They're not a bad motor, but they're a pain in the ass to work on. My 97 had that weird bolt pattern on the wheels. It had a lot of weird stuff to it, and I didn't like it. It had that metric bolt pattern, and the stock wheels were so narrow, the holes for the lug nuts, you had to buy a special socket, thin-walled socket to use. I'm old school, like I said. I like the Windsor blocks or the big blocks. The Ford motors that they're coming out with now are awesome. I love that people are able to hook the keyboard up to them and make them do what they want, but I can do that too with this, and a screwdriver with a carburetor, you know. Electronics in one-to-ones screw shit up for me. Now, I know that I'm playing with tiny trucks, and all of them that I have are electric, because that's the only ones I can work on these. If you give me a damn 2-stroke motor, like a little 23cc that I have 6 of out here with the same problem, and I bought new carburetors, I put sleeves in the ring, in the walls, in the in the cylinders. I put new pistons in them. I've done everything. And all of them have the same problem. Get them sons of bitches start right up, and then die and won't start for 2 days. I'm no good with a small 2-stroke engine, let's say.
Yeah, when I just it just turned out to be a big pain, you know, oil everywhere all the time from that shit.
Mm-hmm.
You got tired of dealing with it, you know.
Well, see, I grew up wanting a gas-powered RC car whenever I had those toy grade cars. And then whenever I got into the hobby here about 1.5 years ago, I was like, redneck, don't do it. I was like, why? Because you ain't no good with these little 2-stroke motors on these weed eaters. What do you think you're going to do with something even smaller and it's even harder to deal with? Dang, I listened to myself. I said, Self, you better listen to that redneck son of a bitch. He knows what he's talking about. He said, yeah, he does, don't he?
Yeah.
Oh, I guarantee it, Lawful. I mean, you know, you all have to have everything that you can't produce shipped to you. You know, I mean, that's the way we are here too, but you all got nobody around you except for water. We got at least Canada and Mexico and some of them other places that we can get some things. And y'all's way out in the middle of the ocean, like a bobber sitting out on the sea. There's Jim back. Maybe. Is there Jim Walk Wolf out there? He says he's here. He must be having our we were just talking about him having good internet connection and stuff, and look here. He's the one having trouble, and we're all able here to talk. Shoe, foot. I was making sure that I didn't have him turned off. He must have him turned off.
Well, hey, it's fun, guys.
Hey, Swampers, I'm sorry that I wasn't able to hear.
Sound like he was saying he got to head out.
No, it's his internet speaking him on and off. Swampers, be good, man. I apologize that I wasn't able to hear, and I was probably over talking you. It's one of them days that the swishy stuff ain't working.
All right, man. Well, thanks for inviting me. Y'all
hey,
have.
Man, you're more than welcome anytime. Next time I won't over talk you and stuff. I'll actually be able to hear because I'll have these things fixed. And
well, hopefully I'll have good signal that night.
hey, that'd be awesome, brother. It's where we're both having issues. It's causing me to talk more or something. I don't understand it. But you have a good night, brother, and thank you for stopping in. I do appreciate it.
You guys too. Good night.
Bye. Mine's not working?
What's that?
Dwayne, he said the one on the main screen, that mic isn't working. This one?
Oh, probably not. I'm not sure. I haven't paid attention to it, but now that it says something, it sounds like you're not even on that mic.
Do what, bud?
So now that somebody said something, it doesn't even sound like you're on that mic.
I'm on it. Let me see. Does it sound like I'm on it now?
Not that I can tell. No, can't hear you at all.
How about now?
I can hear you, but you'd have to back away from the microphone for me to tell if you was on the microphone. Because
well, that's the only one it can be because I don't have this one on anymore. I don't think. Shit, turned off the light one. All right, so I've got to be on the mic now because there's no other devices hooked up.
look at your computer settings. I bet you're on your computer mic.
Very well could be. Hold on. I'm sitting back away from it. Hold on. You might be right. Give me just a second. No, mother. What are you doing? Stop. Okay. That actually was doing what you're supposed to be doing. Yeah, well, whenever it goes doing stupid shit, it just and it's me.
Yeah.
Now, can you hear me better?
Still sound the same.
Okay, that's because you must be right. I'm not in the right mic, but I am.
I mean, I can still hear you fine either which way.
Right, but it's not something's.
Oh. And I still don't know what's going on with Jim.
I don't either. Okay, that one. That's what it is the. All right, I'm going to stop and tell me if you can hear me or not. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
I can still hear you.
Right. It just
Doesn't
sounds
sound like it changed.
It doesn't sound like it changed.
No.
Well, it's
Usually when you're that close to your mic, you're kind of loud.
Huh?
Usually when you're that close to your mic, you're kind of loud.
Well, it's showing that it's coming through there, but I don't know what's up with that because it's not. Yeah, it's not coming through showing that it's coming loud. I'm sorry, guys. I'll quit messing around. As long as you can hear me, I'm not going to worry about it. Hell, it doesn't probably run everybody off anyway. I apologize. Thanks, Loveland. Did you hear me hitting it, Alex?
Not through the mic, no. Sound like an external audio that I was hearing you tap the mic with.
That's putting it through the soundboard, and I can hear it in my headphones. So it's got to be in them other settings, but
Yeah.
I don't know.
All good. I can still hear you, I'm pretty sure. So other
Now, did
people
that
in the
help
tech
at
can.
all?
Do what?
Did that help at all? Okay.
No
Well, I thought
change
it might
from
have
here.
been these headphone cords acting up and causing it to do something in the other settings because makes sense too, Dwayne. But no, that's what it's coming through. It's coming through the computer mic. You're right. And in that setting, where it's at, my brain's not keeping up with where I know how to fix it, but squishy stuff output devices miscommunicating.
Yeah.
And it really got me aggravated. I think it's partially the reason that I'm talking so much. Because that's what happens whenever I go to getting aggravated and shit not working is not talk to cover it up. I guess. But it's 6 1/2 dozen the other, I guess. What time is it getting to be anyway?
It's 12:30 y'all time.
I keep forgetting. I got a ticker right here on the daggone screen, right about there.
Yeah.
It tells me how long I've been on. 2 hours, 25 minutes, 41, 42, 43.
Yeah.
Heck with you, Dave. Slow stone redneck time again. I always got to put that slow in there because reasons.
Well,
2:30, Grady. I hear you. I really, really, really wanted to go to that big old country island you live on, and I want to see the barrier reef, and I want to dive with some great whites, and I want to go on a walkabout. I want to meet some Aborigines guys and do some of the mind-altering substances that they do and go see the stuff that they see, because seriously, it's would be cool as hell, you know what I mean? They're one of the oldest races there are on the planet left that are, you know what I mean, that they have. Never mind. You know, I don't know what I'm talking about. If you don't, damn, because I don't either, I guess. Guys, I'm going to jump off here because I'm just beat. Brain does not want to cooperate.
I know the feeling.
Hey, look, never mind. I ain't jumping off here yet. We got the translator back. Oh, there he went again. Jimbo, come back. Well,
yeah, I don't know what's up with it.
I don't either. And I'm not even be able to get a hit all this medicine bowl. Afternoon tea time. I hear you. Hey, wait a minute. There wasn't no tea time today. Today's Sunday, right? Oh, it's Mother's Day. That's why. Never mind. I was wondering why
I could have sworn I saw something about it, but maybe not.
Huh?
I said I could have sworn I saw something about it, but maybe not.
I should have got a notification, but hey, you're welcome, Granny. I'm glad it was entertaining to you because it was actually fucking stressful for me, and I'm sorry I used the F word, but y'all know me. We're not kid friendly around here.
Yeah.
Hey, Dwayne, be safe, brother. You do the same. That's right, because you on the other side. Yeah. I forgot where the date line was. I forgot it's in the Pacific. So yeah, you're half a day ahead of us. A half a day and 2 hours. Yeah, I got you. Yeah. Yep. Howdy ho. That's Sunday night. That's Sunday night in West Virginia. Sunday.
Yeah.
Tuesday, Wednesday, happy days. Thursday, Friday, happy days. It's okay. Hey. Peace out, Girl Scouts. Y'all keep straight out there to follow see before mating season piss on you. Love y'all. Thank every one of you for stopping by. And Jim, sorry that your phone was acting like a Dumbo. That sucks. Yeah, Granny. Well, I mean, that's the way it is. Supposed to be in any kind of thing is the woman's supposed to get there before the guys, right? No matter what. So, yeah. Peace out, Girl Scouts. I'm bouncing.
Y'all have a good one.